All right, so at some point in the near future, I want to do a 24-hour straight vlog. It'd be kind of boring, but I don't know. I think it'll be an interesting experiment anyway. So I'm testing this camera out right now. I have it plugged into this power bank here. So far, it's been recording for 2 hours straight. And I'm checking to see if this camera with this power bank can record for over 24 hours. And if it does, that vlog idea becomes possible with this setup. What do you think? You think that was a good idea, the 24-hour straight vlog?
Do bears poop in the forest, Gene?
That's a good answer. What do you think we should do to do a 24-hour straight vlog?
The possibilities are endless. I could spar finally with Dylan, because he's been bugging me to spar with him.
Oh yeah, hey, that'd be interesting. We need to get like some boxing gloves.
Well, I already have mine. He has his.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So I'll just record you guys. Hey, that'd be funny. Carrie from the distance said, do it outside. Yeah. The thing that I think would be challenging is that, like, I stumble a lot when I'm talking, right? So I'm not going to be able to cut those out. So it's going to be kind of a different mindset.
You never stutter when you're normally talking, so maybe just treat it like life.
Yeah, I guess that's the
Just
goal,
ignore
huh?
the camera. So I'll just either you, me, or whoever holds the camera, but we just act normal.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's hard though. Should we invite some people over just so that we have more people? Because I actually don't talk that much. Like, right? Like when I cut the camera, I usually just am silent.
You make noises though. You'll be like,
Wee, don't. What?
You're like
What are you
Mario.
talking
Like,
about?
have you guys ever played Mario? And then every time he jumps, he makes like a noise. That's Gene. He's like, wee, no, yeah.
That's not true. Do you think it's gonna be weird when I try to do the 24-hour vlog? I'm thinking about doing it in the next couple days. I don't know.
I think it's a terrible idea.
You think it's a terrible idea?
Do you want me to bring a bouncy house?
Wow, you have a bouncy house?
Yeah.
If we do the 24-hour one and it actually works out, we should do like 48 hours or 72 hours straight. You know?
Look at Carrie's face.
Yeah, she's like not really like, she's not into this idea. So late last night, I get a unknown number call. I never pick those up, but they left a voicemail. I usually don't even check those either, but I checked it just now and here, listen to it. Oh, let me put this camera down. This was like about 10 o'clock at night last night.
We have your bicycle, correction, motorcycle at Burbank and White Oak. You have 20 minutes. You can come pick it up. If not, we have to impound it. Thank you.
Oh, somebody just dumped your bike that was stolen with?
The motorcycle, I don't know. I think that, well, she said, wait, I'm not 100% sure what she says there. Hold on.
We have your bicycle, correction, motorcycle.
Did she say bicycle correction motorcycle? Is that
Yeah.
what she says? Like as soon as I got the voicemail, I ran outside, checked on like our bikes and motorcycles, and like nothing's gone. But then she says they're gonna impound the bike unless I can get it in 20 minutes. And this was like last night. But I don't have a return phone call or anything. What do I do here? Do I call the police department?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna call the police department real quick and see if they are talking about my dirt bike or something else. Because it was a very vague message. They were just like, hey, we have a motorcycle here. You want to come pick it up in the next, like it's, but I feel like if it was the dirt bike, they would have just looked up the license plate on their computer and would have been like, oh, it's stolen. So let's call the insurance agent instead of the previous owner.
Police station front desk. How can we help you?
Hi, yeah, I have a question. I've got a call last night. I'm not 100% sure what the details of that were. Basically, it said if I could come get it in either 20 minutes or it'll be impounded. And I'm wondering if it has to do with a motorcycle that was stolen from me a few months ago.
Oh, okay. So if somebody stole your motorcycle, and then the police found it, basically.
Okay, so
That's what they normally do is whenever they recover a stolen vehicle, they have to call to whoever's listed as the victim on the report. Whoever the victim who reported the motorcycle is going to be the person on the system. They'll call that person and then let them know like, hey, we can't just wait hours. We have a certain time frame if we're going to make somebody get arrested for it. I don't know if that was the case, but whatever the normal is, like normally we would call the victim and say like, hey, you guys have to come, otherwise we have to impound it, and the tow only takes 20 minutes. And so that's just policy. Like we let you know, like, hey, you have 20 minutes to come get it, and we can release it to you right now, or you can pick it up from the impound. And then normally they'll probably mail you something to where it got sent.
Wait, does that mean you don't get to keep the Harley?
no, no, they already paid me out for the bike, so it's it's no longer my dirt bike. I think they just give it to the insurance, and I think the insurance just sells it and gets whatever they can for it. Pretty sure, I don't know. That's my assumption. But I essentially signed away the bike. So with the title that I had, I basically signed it over to the insurance agent. So they technically own it now. That would suck if they're like, all right, here's your bike back. Sell your Harley now. So she's basically trying to find out which impound it went to. And technically, it's no longer my motorcycle. I wonder if I could go and look at it at least. Just give my farewells. Just out of curiosity, is there any sort of like other information on is there like a police report on how it was recovered or?
No, it just says recovered vehicle. It doesn't say anything else.
Gotcha.
I think somebody just dumped it there.
You think someone was just like, oh, I'm done playing with it. I'm going to just leave it here. I'm surprised they didn't just like strip it down. You could piece it apart pretty quickly. Let's just head on over.
All right.
Let's go. They found it. What? So the motorcycle that was stolen from right here. I want to know who took it, how they took it. How do I find this information out? Was it just left there? Or was someone arrested for having it? I don't know. I want to know. Anyways, we're going to go check out the impound real quick and see if we could take a peek at the bike. All right. Let's go. So apparently my long lost motorcycle is in there. I just got a call from the police department.
Stolen, no?
Yeah, it was stolen, yeah. Dude, they just spray painted all this. Look at that. Yeah, just spray painted everything.
What happened? You saw it?
Yeah.
Was she okay?
No, not at all. I don't know, they completely spray painted the bike black. I wouldn't have recognized it even, but I did because like the clutch was bent because Carrie once dropped it while she was learning. They completely took apart the head unit to kind of probably hot wire it. They took off the license plate, obviously. It was weird. It was crazy to see. It's like, man, it has been stolen for what, a month or something?
Yeah.
It obviously went through a lot during that short period of time. For example, the gas tank even, you need a key to open up the gas tank to put new one, but you could tell like a screwdriver was jammed in there and was cranked open, and it looked like an old bike. And it was like, this is a 2019 motorcycle, and it looks so beat up. Well, I got to say my goodbyes. It was sad. They don't have any details on if there was an arrest made, but they confiscated that helmet with it, so hopefully whoever was wearing that helmet is in jail now. Oh man, Carrie just texted me. She's like, where are you? Like, oh yeah, I have to show you something. All right, Carrie.
Why do I feel worried?
No, don't feel worried. I have something to show you though.
We have your bicycle, correction motorcycle at Burbank and White Oak. You have 20 minutes. You can come pick it up. If not, we have to impound it. Thank you.
What? Where was it?
White Oak and Burbank.
Shut up. Shut up. Where is it?
Where is it? Huh?
Wait, is it all like messed up?
So that's where it is. It's White Oak and Burbank. They said they found it on Burbank. That's kind of like a gas station there.
Who was it that called?
That was West Valley PD. So
I told you. You remember you were like, someone's gonna part it out, and I'm like, no, someone's gonna keep it and write it.
Look at that.
Oh wait, they did do some stuff. What was
Yeah,
all
well,
that?
that's how they gotten in the ignition. I think they had to hotwire it or whatever, right? So they probably just took all that off and.
So what'd they say? Where it was just sitting in a gas station parking lot?
We don't know, but look, there's a helmet confiscated with it. So my hope is that they stopped the guy, arrested him, and then they just
Oh,
like,
look,
we're gonna
they
take your
took- oh,
motorcycle.
look,
Yeah,
they-
it's all spray painted on the side.
He was trying to make it look different.
Yeah, look, all that spray painted, even the Suzuki on the seat was spray painted. Everything was spray painted.
I knew someone was gonna be riding it. I had a feeling. It's so funny because every time I see one of those enduro bikes, I'm like looking at it.
Yeah.
Wait, so we don't know if they actually pulled someone over and arrested the guy or not?
I mean, okay, here's the thing. If you're riding around like that on an enduro without a license plate in that hood, you're gonna get pulled over so fast. Like a cop's gonna see that's like, that is stolen. It's a brand new battery in there too. I just upgraded that battery to a lithium ion battery.
What happens now? The bike's
So
obviously
now-
not in the same condition.
Yeah,
you
no-
already got money from it from the insurance, so it goes to the insurance company.
Now they're just gonna auction it off, and I think whatever they auction it off for goes back to pay some of the insurance back. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's no longer my responsibility.
They must have looked up the VIN number then.
Yeah.
They had to have
Oh, yeah.
if it didn't have the license plate.
Well, the VIN's on the frame and all over the bike, so I'm surprised they didn't grind it
I
off.
hope
though.
they got that guy.
I hope
Justice
so,
is
too.
served.
But look at that. That's such a suspicious
helmet
bike.
with it, so
exactly.
they had to have. They got a guy.
Either that or the guy.
Or he
like-
took off. He ran.
Yeah, maybe he ran
He
on foot,
suspected,
but
yeah.
I doubt it. I feel like they arrested him. Either the helmet was there with it.
You know, like law enforcement actually served
Yes, they did.
Served up some justice juice.
And now I got a Harley. So, you know, I'm not mad.
So those are other bikes that they impound?
Yeah,
too?
these are,
Holy
but I
crap.
mean, I don't know why.
Oh, the chicken.
Oh, have you read the comments yet from the last video?
A couple.
Clearly, Carrie is aiming for a matching arm surgery scar. Bang! Dude, when she got winded, I felt that. Getting winded is the worst.
That
It
was
is, huh?
bad.
Daniel is noticing the blowtorch on your editing desk. Why do you have a blowtorch on the desk?
I don't know why I have half of those things on my desk.
And now we have the official version of Carrie's name spelled correctly. Yeah, because I put
Yeah.
I put Carrie on the
I was just saying, I think I've seen it spelled like 20 different ways.
yeah, Kari. Have you guys heard of the love languages thing? Apparently everyone has their own love language. Sam, have you heard of this?
Yes.
It kind of makes sense because it's like, for me, if I wanted to show affection to you, I would do stuff that I would really like for myself. But then if you speak the different love language, then it doesn't, right? That's how that generally what it goes. And Carrie's love language is, what, acts of service.
Yeah.
So she just wants me to do stuff for her all the time. But yeah, I'd be curious to take the test. Have you guys taken the test?
Well, I took it as part of my professional development at school.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, there might be different types of tests, so.
It's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a gift or I hear I love you from my partner. Well, it really depends on what the gift is. Because I like hearing I love you, but I also would like getting a Tesla. It's more meaningful if my partner doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking, or gift giving is the most important part of our relationship. Who chooses that? Gift giving is the sole purpose of this relationship. That does not sound good at all. Oh, okay, do you want to see my results, Carrie? Number 1 is physical touch. 2 is acts of service. 3 is quality time. So acts of service and quality time are pretty much tied for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carrie was acts of service 1. Then second was words of affirmation. So she likes compliments. Right next to that is also quality time. She had 7 on that. She got 3 points for receiving gifts. So she's a gold digger, guys. I knew it. You guys think Sam should take the quiz?
I'll take it.
I'm gonna guess physical touch and quality time.
The top 2.
Yeah, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.